WZAA LPFM 1069.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from Fred Summers Court of the campus of Wilmington High School. We've got boys high school basketball. The Miami Trace Panthers are in from Fayette County, where WZAA 106.9 LPFM in Jeffersonville is located, and also on CampusNation.com, the sports animal. We are thin on bandwidth tonight, so hopefully everything will hang together, and we'll be able to bring you both on WZAA as well as Campus Nation this great basketball game tonight between these two perennial rivals as far as cross-county. We're getting ready for the national anthem. They are giving us the good sports. So here we go. All right, tonight doing the play-by-play, Charlie Hargrave, yours truly, Rick Phillips, on a little bit of color. We've got Rachel Hargrave on camera, as well as Mean Dean. He's on the other camera tonight, and I'm on the main floor camera right here at the scorer's table. So anyway, we want to thank everybody for tuning in, and we hope you enjoy both Miami Trace and Wilmington, represented by WZAA Land and also by CampusNation.com.
Miami Trace comes into the game this evening, 1 win and 15 losses, having a rough year, but only one senior on the Miami Trace team, so that bodes well for them for the future.
Yeah, they're extremely young.
Wilmington High School, by the way, is coming in 5-8, but I tell you what, they've lost to some pretty bounce, so it turns the ball back over to Wilmington. Cam Coomer bringing the ball up. No press or anything like that from the Panthers. They rotate the ball to the left side. Jacob Yansky has it out on top. Willie Morris on the right side. He brings it out on top. Reverses it over to Jacob Yansky on the left side. Back out to Morris. He pops the three, and it's a little long. Rebounded by number 5, Austin Matthews. He gets it to number 1, Cameron Moore. Cameron gets it past half court. Gets it over to Trevor Barker. Trevor Barker with a shot. Jacob Yansky has none of it. He knocks it out of bounds. So Miami Trace will inbound underneath their own basket. Austin Brown to bring the ball in. Throws it out to number 1. Clear past half court. Cameron Moore has it. Gives it down to number 5, Austin Matthews, down the right side. Wilmington's guarding everybody close, as always. Logan Rogers has it. Gets it back to Matthews. He dribbles off of Cameron Coomer's foot, and it goes out of bounds, so it's going to stay with Miami Trace.
Trace does have some other big trees, but they're not in starting the game tonight.
Right. Oh, almost stolen. Jacob Yansky on the inbound pass. Number one, the shot goes up, and it's no good. And we have our first foul of the game. Fouls Jacob Yansky, his first. Going to the line is Cameron Moore to shoot 2. First one comes up a little bit short.
I don't think anybody wants to break the ice, Charlie.
Doesn't seem like it, does it? Minute 22 into this game. Oh, there we go. Cameron Moore makes the first free throw, and it's 1-0, Miami Trace. Trace is kind of picking up a little bit closer, full court, but not really with any meaning. Jacob Yansky has it, gets it over to Butcher, left side. Trace is playing man to start out with. Jacob Yansky out to Morris. Three-pointer again from Morris. No good. No follow, but Coomer gets the rebound. He throws the ball away, and Austin Matthews off to the races the other way. He loses control of it. Ends up back in Coomer's hand, going to the basket on the Wilmington side. And this is the shot that rebounded by Custis, and he puts it up, and he gets fouled.
So the Hurricane with a couple times at the basket and weren't able to convert.
They got the wrong number there. They called it on 33. That should have been on 35. They're giving Austin Brown the foul.
First one no good.
Yep. Yeah, they called that on the wrong. They should have called that on 35.
Well, the Trace bench is not making a big deal of it.
No, they're not. Custis makes the second, so we got a 1-1 ball game. Trace gets the ball down. Shot up by number 3, no good. Butcher gets the rebound, gives it to Coomer. Coomer bringing it back down. On the right side, looks to Custis over here on the right corner. He brings it out. They're going to reverse it around to Morris on the left side. Morris dribbles to the top of the key, then over to Custis on the left side. Morris, right wing now with it. Dribbles back to the middle, gets Jacob Yansky on the cut to the basket. Misses the layup, though. It was contested. Stolen by Willie Morris. He gets it to Custis. Custis fakes, misses the shot.
Good block.
And Matthews comes out there with it for Trace, and he's going for a quick header on the other end. He misses the shot, and ball goes out of bounds off of Wilmington. So it'll be Miami Trace's basketball underneath their own basket. Got all kinds of changes here. We got number 11, Dylan Bernard, Ethan Steele, and Kyler Kahn coming into the game for Miami Trace.
Trace substituting one tree for another.
Yep. And number 11 is no shorty. He's 6'5", yeah. Coomer with the basketball, rebound by Custis. Coomer brings it down. In the middle of the lane, gets stopped up, gives it out to Morris. He drives, puts the shot up, no good. Gives it out to Butcher on the rebound. Three-pointer from left wing, Coomer, no good. And it's rebounded by number 32 of Trace, but he gets stripped. And Coomer passes to Morris, and Morris hits the little one on the left block.
5-1 Hurricane?
I only got 3-1.
Well, it's 5-1 for sure, but they've got 7-1 up there. I was going to say, someone scored some points I didn't see.
Same here. They must have been in the twilight zone or something. I believe it's only 5-1. Number 33 puts it on the side.
Was that a 3 or 2?
That was a 2. Austin Brown. Butcher has it down the right corner for Wilmington. Coomer cutting to the basket. Nice layup.
Move. Nice move.
Now it's 7-3. And they haven't changed the score, so that's right. 7-3.
All right. Charlie, I'm glad you got him straight.
Into the game comes number 55, John Stewart, and number 11, Marco Anchik, and Austin Matthews is back in for Miami Trace. Trace working the ball around, has it down the left side. Brings it back out on top. Back to the left side. Number 11, three-pointer.
Nice.
And it's in. Dylan Bernard, three-pointer from top of the key. 7-6 with 3:16 to go here. Morris has it down here on the right wing. They're trying to get it into the big man. They do. Let's see, will he go up with it? Nope, he dishes it back out. Coomer kind of gets away with the push-off. Butcher, left side. Shot up, no good, and it's rebounded by Dylan Bernard of Miami Trace. Kyler Kahn bringing it down. Nice pass underneath. Number 33, Austin Brown. And Miami Trace is now up 8-7. Wilmington with the basketball. Just moving around the outside a little bit. Butcher has it. Gets it over to Coomer on the right side. He drives to go baseline. And he gets fouled.
That was a little touchy there.
Fouls on number 33. That's Austin Brown. That's his second.
You're listening to WZAA 106.9 LPFM in Jeffersonville, Ohio. That's Fayette County to all you people out there. And, of course, CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports.
Butcher goes out. Sweeney comes in for Wilmington.
Anchik's getting ready to pass it in, and Sweeney has it.
He goes right baseline. They're going to call the foul. He's going to shoot two. Fouls on number 35, Logan Rogers, his first, team's third. And going to the line will be Stephen Sweeney. Yeah, Stephen Sweeney, just so you guys know, is 5'6", and Logan Rogers is 6'6". Stephen Sweeney does make his first foul shot.
He does play a little bit higher than his height, doesn't he?
Yeah, but just saying.
And he has no fear of going in and underneath the basket either. That's it.
Yeah. Willie Morris back into the game, and Trevor Barker coming back in also.
Hurricane have the lead now. They're up by 1, 9-8. 2:18 remaining in this first period of play.
And Wilmington is picking up full court, and they are trapping out of it. Trace does break it pretty easily. Number 35 has the ball. He almost gets it stripped for Trace. Number 30 has it for Trace. Now Kyler Kahn. He gets it out to Dylan Bernard. Back to Kahn. He shoots the three.
Got it.
That's good.
Trace back up by 2.
11-9. Of course, Trace now in the new Frontier Athletic Conference.
Right, and they open their gym in just a couple weeks, I think.
Yeah, it's not too far away. The school, I think, is about to be open. They had an open house, I know that.
Yeah, first week, I think, in February.
Willie Morris, three, but no good. Ball's on the floor. Sweeney gets it to Morris. Back out to Anchik. He shoots the three, no good. They got a man way down the court. He gets it, turnaround jumper, misses it. Number 11. Dylan Bernard has it. He gives it out to number 5, Austin Matthews. Three-pointer from the left wing.
Good.
And that's good. Trevor Barker from the left corner. 14-9.
Traveled.
Sweeney traveled. So back into the game comes Jacob Yansky for Wilmington and Butcher. Less than a minute to go here. 51.5 seconds in the first quarter. Trace sporting a 5-point lead.
And the ball.
Kyler Kahn has it. Gets it down to Matthews down the right corner. Matthews being double teamed and stole by Jacob Yansky.
Going to stay with Wilmington?
No, it's going back to
Trace.
Miami Trace. I think he dribbled it off one of his teammates' foot. One of the feet of his teammates. Kahn, the inbound for Miami Trace, gets it into Bernard. Back out to Matthews. Jacob Yansky almost comes up with a steal. Cross court to Matthews.
Another three.
Shoots the three, and it's in.
Trace hitting their threes. Wilmington
Four
not.
different players from Miami Trace have hit a three. Stephen Sweeney goes up for the shot, gets stripped, ball's on the floor. Trace comes out there with it. Kahn has it, 7 seconds.
Got to put it up.
Shot up by Bernard, no good. So at the end of one, it is Miami Trace 17, Wilmington 9.
And Charlie, you've got the scores from the freshman and the junior varsity game.
Yes, Wilmington come back to win the freshman game, 42-34. They were down most of the game, and then Miami Trace come back and won the junior varsity tilt, 50-44. And then right now, like I said, 17-9 scores for Wilmington so far. Willie Morris 2, Cameron Coomer 4, Stephen Sweeney 2, and Chris Custis 1. And Cameron Moore 1 for Miami Trace. Trevor Barker 3, Austin Matthews 3, Dylan Bernard 3, Kyler Kahn 3, and Austin Brown 4. And Austin Brown has 2 fouls, and one thing they missed earlier was they called a foul on Austin Brown that really should have been on Logan Rogers. No one questioned it. So
you think it was a matter of who they deemed was the better player?
I just don't think they realized it. They called it on the wrong player, and that's happened several times here lately at games I've done.
Maybe it's you, Charlie.
Nope, it's not me. I had nothing to do with it. Wilmington has the ball here, starts the second quarter. Almost stolen. Coomer has it on the left side. Gives it back to Custis. They reverse it around. Butcher shoots the three, in and out, no good. Morris gets the rebound.
Good rebound by Willie Morris.
Morris tried to get into Coomer, it's batted away. Jacob Yansky has it out on the outside. Gives it to Morris. Back to Coomer on the left side. Morris has it on top over to Coomer. Back to Butcher.
Oh, traveled.
Yep, double dribble.
Okay, so did it look like Trace is in a zone?
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I was following the ball. I'll watch for that next time. Oh, long distance, but they're going to throw it out of bounds. They had the Wilmington players beat down the court, and it's going to be Wilmington's ball out of bounds now at the same spot, which is near their basket on the side, just right across from us. Custis gets it into Jacob Yansky. Over to Morris. Morris picks up his dribble. Coomer gets the ball, throws it to him. Coomer's trying to work the right baseline, gets in trouble, does nothing with it. Gives out to Morris. He's got it left side.
I thought he had it that down. Wilmington just not hitting their threes.
No, not at all. Willie Morris with the steal, though.
Beautiful
Pass
layup.
from Bernard.
That was a nice feat by Trace.
Yeah. Well, Willie Morris is fast.
He is.
17-11.
Almost as fast as you, Charlie. Yeah, they needed that timeout.
Yep, timeout, Miami Trace.
Almost an over and back.
Full timeout.
So they got a 6-point lead here.
Yep, but I kind of feel that momentum starting to go the other way a little.
Yeah, well, Well, hopefully when Trace gets into its new facilities, we'll be getting better access to Trace. Haven't had much luck this year. Haven't done any football for Trace. Have done no basketball. But, with WZAA there, we would like to be bringing you some of that action from Miami Trace. But that'll have a lot to do with if they get us into the facilities.
Trace trying to inbound. They're having troubles against that Wilmington defense. Almost a 5-second call. Trace has it on the right wing. And they throw it away. I tell you what, they've had a lot of
errant passes.
Turnovers. Yes.
Want to remind everybody a programming note. I think what did we say? Western Brown in here Friday.
We weren't sure. We haven't really found out for sure.
Well, we do have a game Friday night, barring any terrible...
We'll try to find that information out before the end of the game. But we'll be here Friday night, weather permitting, obviously.
That's right, yeah, unless there's a blizzard.
Everybody stay warm.
Especially tomorrow night and the night after.
Morris has the ball, left elbow, gets it out to Jacob Yansky over here on the right side.
We need somebody to shoot some threes and warm up.
Yeah, Trace is still playing man-to-man.
Okay. Good takeaway.
Yep. Taken away by number 35, Logan Rogers. He gets it over to Austin Brown. Out to Kyler Kahn. Matthews, turnaround jumper on the left side. Austin Matthews with the bucket. 19-11.
They're going to charge. Charge on Coomer?
Yep. Charge on Cameron Coomer. His first.
Team's third.
Yeah, I missed one. I only got 2 for the team, but
each team with 3 fouls.
Yeah, I got 3 for Trace, but I only got 2 for Wilmington.
Gotta go.
We have an out-of-bounds violation there. He needed to stay still and started moving with the ball.
I would say there's probably not a lot of players on either of these two teams that know each other from the SCOL.
The seniors probably would.
Well, there's only one for
Trace, yeah.
Yeah.
Trace with the basketball again. Wilmington has shot and missed. Shot by Kyler Collins, missed. Wilmington comes out of there.
Yansky to keep Trace from being able to pick the ball up.
3:06 to go here in the second quarter, and 3-point lead now. Trace has been leading pretty much throughout the whole game. 21-18 now.
Yeah, you can feel the momentum starting to shift.
That Willie Morris cuts to the basket.
And Willie Morris is part of that reason. He's having a night.
Willie Morris has got 13 already.
Yeah. You think he's wanting to be on the air with us, Charlie?
I think he's feeling it.
Oh. Butcher with
the rebound. Yep, here we go the other way. It's Coomer.
Oh, I thought they were going to let Willie pop it again.
He probably would. They're probably going to guard him a little closer now since he's put in 13 already.
Well,
Morris has out here on the right wing. Oh, we missed Coomer underneath. Coomer flashed to the middle and was open. Morris missed him. Jacob Yansky shoots the 3, though. Top of the key, and it's good.
Hurricane is warming up from the 3-point.
Back in the lead now with 2 minutes left to go. 23-21. Jacob Yansky gets the rebound off the errant shot by Matthews. Morris has it. Gets it over to Coomer, right corner.
Got it. Oh, going to be a timeout by Trace.
Big momentum shift here.
Yeah.
Well, Trace was 6 up less than a minute ago, and now Wilmington's 5 up.
Yeah.
That's how quick that happened. Right now, Trace has only scored 4 points this quarter, and Wilmington has scored 12. 12 to 4 quarters so far.
Not a bad crowd for as cold as it's getting to be outside.
Right.
And a good crowd from Miami Trace. They came out.
Well, you know, school's already canceled tomorrow for Wilmington and East Clinton. I bet Miami Trace is probably canceled also, but don't take my word for that.
Wilmington's canceled as well.
Yeah. That's why I said Wilmington and East Clinton. All right. Trace to inbound the basketball underneath the Wilmington basket. Once again, they throw the ball out of bounds.
Sloppy.
Yep.
But that's what you would expect from young players, although these players, we're getting to the point now where they're the next grade level with the experience, so they should be doing a little better than this.
26-21, Wilmington on top. Butcher has it left side, three-pointer, no good. Coomer gets the rebound, goes back up with it, misses it. That might have got partially blocked. Butcher rebounds out to Jacob Yansky. He pops a three and misses everything. Kahn has it going the other way. Jacob Yansky knocks it away. He gets the ball. He's going to try to score, and he draws the foul on number 32, Ethan Steele. That's going to be his first, so Jacob Yansky will go to the line to shoot two. That's only the fifth foul of the half, though.
Yeah, Trace with 5, Wilmington with 3. 1:13 remaining in this first half of play.
Jacob Yansky makes the first.
So, Charlie, you're going to stay in tomorrow, you said?
Yeah, I probably will. Usually we go eat wings on Wednesday, but I may pass this week. It's just going to be so cold, I'll probably just stay home.
A lot of pressure by Wilmington.
1 minute to go. Three-pointer thrown up.
A little short.
By Steele, no good. Coomer, he has the ball going quickly down the other way. Gets it to Custis. Custis, a little 10-footer, and it's good.
Swish. 8-point Hurricane lead. Pressure on again.
And
throws it away
again. Kyler Kahn throws it away.
Over the last few years that Wilmington and Trace has mixed it up, they've been fairly competitive with each other.
Yep, 29-21, Wilmington on top now. Wilmington's playing for the last shot here. 25 seconds to go. They're not in any hurry to get it to attack yet. There's 16 seconds. Keeping the ball way out by the volleyball line.
Yeah, they'll run their play about 10 seconds. We are at 10.
Coomer has it. There's it to Jacob Yansky. Morris, he thought about the three. He does take the three, and it's no good. Coomer was wanting it, but Willie said, I think I'll try it. 29-21 now. So Wilmington had a 20-point second quarter to Miami Trace's 4.
Yeah.
20-4 quarter.
Yeah, you're not going to stay in many games if you have those kinds of quarters.
Well, in the first quarter, it was 17-9 Trace.
Yeah.
So that was pretty dominating by the Hurricane. So we need to find out who they play Friday.
Well, this is the man that'll know. Troy Deals, our athletic director here at Wilmington.
If he heads this way. Yeah, he's heading this way. So we'll find out here. There's Dean the Machine. Trying to get Troy to come down there. He's ignoring me. Who you play Friday? Who you play Friday? Yeah.
Western Brown.
That's what
Western
we thought.
Brown,
right,
yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Wanted to make sure.
What was our last run there?
Our last run?
Well, they only scored 4 points in the second quarter. Yeah.
We scored 20.
20-4 second quarter. Yep. So Both camera people taking a break. They must be cold.
They're like little puppies. They come over here and they stare at us. It's like,
you want a cinnamon?
Yeah, give her a cinnamon. That'll wake her up. Dean, you want a cinnamon?
There's a bunch of them. Take a couple with you. I haven't had any of them yet, so.
I can attest to that.
I'm still drinking my medium diet Pepsi. If you're interested in some girls basketball action, East Clinton girls will be playing Bethel Tate Thursday, and that's going to be just one game. They just have a varsity team.
And I think that our first East Clinton game that we'll manage to get in this season will be a girls' game this Saturday. Wilmington will travel to East Clinton, once again, depending on the weather, but we're going to talk with Jim and see if we can get out there and cover that game for the first time this year from Astroland.
Crystal is his assistant, so just let me know, and that'd be funny. You could call Crystal and say, Crystal, tell us.
So that means we get all the free food that we always get when we go out there, too. Dean loves the free food.
Dean. He likes free food. I'll give you that. He's like Wimpy with a hamburger. I'll pay you for a hamburger.
He is like
next
Wimpy.
Tuesday.
Yeah, no one would know out there in Radio Land unless you're ancient. But anyone listening to WZAA is.
Could be, yeah, could be.
Dean's put the headphones on.
Yeah, Dean thinks we're talking about him.
He wants to check it out. I turned his headphone off, so I turned off the microphone, so he couldn't say anything if he wanted to.
So it's, like I said, it's 29-21 here at halftime. We got about 6:40 left to go. And then on, Saturday, it's Wilmington, East Clinton. That game starts at noon, and that's girls.
I'll have to get up extra early, right?
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is I'll have the equipment probably from Friday night. I'll just take it home. I'm not going to take it back to the studio.
Right.
And I don't know whether I'll be back to the studio till probably Sunday, maybe Friday, just depends. But of course, everything's coming along very well. Almost all the electric is done as far as with the lighting and everything. So I'm going to start slapping some drywall on so we can start figuring out what we're going to finish with. Probably a combination of wood and fake brick. But
I tell you, February 16th and 17th, they need to mark our calendars too.
I got your car show.
That's
there.
my car show out at the Roberts Center, Chaz's 10th annual car show for Alzheimer's. We've donated $10,000 over the 9 years we've had it, and hopefully be able to donate another 1,000 or who knows, maybe 1,500 or more this year. We'll see how it goes. We've already got 75 cars registered.
We're only going to hold 80, aren't you?
85. Okay. We got 75 in the house already.
Well, you know what that's from. People want spring to be here, and they associate your car show with the start of the car show season.
Well, and plus it's just a good time. We got some good entertainment. We got the pinup contest Saturday night. We got 30-06. We got Scott Michael Dawson coming to sing, which he's been on WZAA Morning Show before.
That's right.
We've got Sean Poole, who's been on WZAA Morning Show. He's coming on Sunday.
Yeah.
But then we got a new guy.
Really?
I think you'd like this guy that's coming. He's from Louisville. He's
Louisville?
Yep, Louisville. Yep, Louisville, whatever you want to call it. Just don't call it the capital of Kentucky because it's not.
It's not, right? But we've been there too.
Frankfort. Yeah.
That's right.
But anyhow, we got Suitcase Sam Anderson, ukulele man, and he's a big guy, and he's good.
Is he funny?
He's funny.
Tells jokes.
He probably will a little bit.
Better jokes than you.
But he's got a good voice, and he just plays the ukulele, and it's funny because like when there's instrumentals,
right?
Yeah, he'll do it with his mouth. The instrumentals, it's
really,
yeah, it's pretty neat. I like him. He's a good guy. Plus, we got Billy Martinez again coming back from Nashville.
Very good artist.
Oh, yeah, he's awesome. And then Andrew Mackin from Wrestling Days. He'll be out there.
What's he going to be doing? Jello wrestling?
Selling Avon.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's the Avon lady.
Selling Avon and Trump banners.
Trump banners.
Yeah, even though he's not a big Trump fan, he likes making money off Trump.
Well, that's right. He had a few Trump items, and he said he wasn't really a big Trump fan, but he would still sell them.
Yeah, he's got some Trump 2020 banners and rebel flag stuff. He carries that kind of
So
stuff.
in other words, he's a troublemaker.
Pretty much. And he likes it. You know.
He likes to shake it up, huh?
Yeah, we got Jack's Wax coming back out there. We got 31, Sensei, Tupperware for the ladies, Avon. Melinda's going to be back out there with Pinup Creations. Yeah.
So now you got to straighten people out, because a lot of people think pinup, they think strippers. These are not strippers.
No, this is just dressing like in the 50s and 60s, or, you know, we've had 2 haunts coming out too that are setting up.
So they're going to be in full makeup?
Some of them will be. The Haunted Hollow and the Final Resting Place will be out there.
And you'll just wear your regular face.
Yep, that's
Scary.
right. Yep, exactly. Exactly. You'll catch me sitting down most of the weekend up front.
You're just raking in the dough.
Yeah, I'll be playing music, and when we don't have any music playing, any live entertainment, I'll be doing that. And giving stuff away. We get lots of door prizes.
Yeah, we like that. Give it away.
Got lots of door prizes. A lot of the booths are giving stuff away from their booths.
Good idea.
Also.
Just a fun time to be had by all. So
Right.
what are the hours again and what days?
It's February 16th. That's a Saturday. It opens at noon and goes to 10 p.m. that night. And then Sunday, it's 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And we will be done at 3 p.m. We'll try to give trophies away at 2:30. That way everybody can head out at 3. And hopefully the weather will be a lot better than it is now.
Well, it's supposed to be 60 by Monday, so if that's the case, I'm going to be breaking out my shorts.
Yeah, that'd be all right. Think about that. Minus 25 wind chill tomorrow, they're saying.
Right.
And 60 next week.
Yeah. Well,
60.
welcome to Ohio, right?
Yep.
Speaking of Ohio, you are listening to WZAA 106.9 LPFM in Jeffersonville, Ohio. Fayette County for all you Miami Trace fans out there. And we're sort of 50-50, Charlie. Campus Nation, basically a Wilmington entity that now is all over the state, multiple states.
Right.
And, of course, WZAA, we're licensed in Jeffersonville, Ohio. And
really wouldn't mind doing more Miami Trace games.
And we will. I think
they have to, but they have to be able to.
Once the new facilities are in and we can get access, hopefully, to the network. I hear, from the coach that the gym is really nice, and we are anxious to see it. I know from looking at the online representation of the school, it looks very, very progressive. Great learning center, and so. Miami Trace is a lot to be proud of. They have a beautiful campus from kindergarten all the way through high school. All they need now is a Miami Trace college.
Yeah, it's all right there.
Yeah, it is.
If you don't live in Washington Courthouse proper, you go to Miami Trace.
And Miami Trace is one of the largest school districts in the state of Ohio.
But you know what school district has more students that go to it?
Well, Mason.
No, in their league.
Oh, in their league? Jackson?
I don't know about Jackson.
Chillicothe?
Hillsborough.
Really?
Before Jackson and Chillicothe was in that SCOL, Hillsborough was the biggest school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who'd have thunk, huh?
I know.
All right.
All right, we're ready to start the third quarter, and Miami Trace will start with the basketball going now left to right.
They're down by 8, 29-21.
And Wilmington will be going right to left.
Wilmington still keeping some pressure on them.
Kyler Kahn has the ball away in the backcourt, brings it up. Jacob Yansky guarding him close.
Almost lost it.
Loses the ball. Ball's on the floor. Custis gets it to Jacob Yansky. Finds Coomer. Tries to do a little reverse. It's no good. And it's rebounded by number 3, Trevor Barker of Trace.
And he's going to lose it.
Yeah, he gets it to Kyler Kahn. And Wilmington's just playing ferocious defense right now. Matthews gets the ball. He goes the other way, though, and puts it up, and it's in.
They needed that.
Matthews has 9. He's leading Miami Trace scorers this evening. Willie Morris is leading the Hurricane scorers with 13.
Good job, Matthews.
Willie Morris, three-pointer.
There you go. He picks up. Like I said, everybody wants to be on Campus Nation. I think Willie is trying to cement his location.
Ball's off the foot now on Trace, but it's going to stay with Trace. It was off the Wilmington player's foot. Miami Trace inbounds.
Oh, that is a block. Block on Butcher.
Yep. Fouls on Butcher. That's his first, team's first. Oh, they throw the ball in, and Brown really wasn't ready for it. Kahn has it out on top, being guarded by Jacob Yansky. Wilmington just playing smothering defense.
Very, very good defense by the Hurricane.
Three-pointer.
Nice.
And that is Matthews.
He continues to be the Panthers' leading scorer.
Yeah, he's a bright spot for him. He's a junior. Nice pass underneath. Backdoor cut by
Jacob
Butcher.
Yansky had fallen down, but it opened sort of some doors there.
Matthews heading the other way. Oh, almost a nice tip in there by Miami Trace. But they don't get it.
Well, that was a strange turn of events.
Yeah, I tell you, Custis saved the ball, and the ball come back to
Panther.
him. It came back to him, and he was on the out-of-bounds line. Strong move by number 35. He comes up limping a little bit. That's Logan Rogers. Coomer, three-pointer, left side, and it's good.
Well, the Hurricane are lighting it up from the three-point line now, and they were a little slow to get there, but they're there now.
Miami Trace trying to do a little quick hitter action. They tried to get the ball to Austin Brown, but Willie Morris said, no. Let's get that out of here. Trace with the basketball. I tell you, this Matthews
Nice floater.
boy, he's a player.
Yeah, he's definitely the
Doing a
bright
good
spot for the
job.
Panthers.
Coomer has it.
He's actually
It's to
keeping
Morris.
them in the game, basically.
37-28. Hurricane on top. Morris cross-court pass to Jacob Yansky. He throws it back cross-court to Morris. Morris shoots the three. It's no good.
Jacob
Yansky gets the rebound.
Put it up. Oh,
He traveled underneath.
yeah, it would have been 3 seconds if it wasn't a travel. He sort of camped under there. Number 35 with a little bit of limp.
He's hurting. It looked like his left ankle maybe.
Oh, lost the
And
ball.
once again, Miami Trace can't handle the inbounds pass. That's at least 6 or 7 times tonight.
Yeah, they're
But they've
literally
done that.
shooting themselves in the foot, Charlie. Hurricane basketball.
Coomer gets the ball. Wilmington up 9 here. It's our biggest lead so far. Butcher has it on the right side over to Coomer. He fakes, tries to go right baseline, passes off to Jacob Yansky
nice
in the lane.
block.
No good. Ball's up in the air. Coomer gets it. Thought about the three, passes on it. Gets it back out on top over to Morris. Morris says, I'll shoot the three, and misses everything.
But
Butcher's right there. He gets it back to Morris.
Nice.
Jacob Yansky ends up with it and makes the bucket.
That was a good time when the third pass worked.
Down on the right block, yeah.
Normally it doesn't work that way. Willie Morris causes the turnover.
Wow.
Willie's been sort of everything here.
Yep, he knocked it off of number 30, Kyler Kahn.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yep.
Backside, Dylan!
Nice pass under the Butcher, and he gets hammered.
And that's about all you can do, you know?
Yeah, Butcher had position. Fouls on number 3, Trevor Barker, his first. Team's first. So Butcher's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Coach Noska trying to update the guys on what he wants run.
Butcher puts it in. 40-28 now. Wilmington's just pulling that lead away.
Slowly but surely.
Makes them both.
Got a foul
on Cam Coomer. He was riding the. He was riding the Miami Trace player. So his second, team second. Matthews comes out, giving him a little bit of a breather. Kahn has the ball, shoots it up underneath, no good. Coomer with the rebound.
Oh, nice
Gets it down
pass.
Quick to Morris. Morris with the left hand.
Missed the bunny.
Goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Wilmington. He was kind of, he wasn't
out
really
of control.
he wasn't in control there.
Usually.
Cameron Moore coming into the game for Trace. Gets it out to Coomer. Three-pointer right side, no good. Moore with the rebound. He picks the ball up and gives it to number 33, Austin Brown. Trace gets the ball across half court. Number 3, Trevor Barker has it. Being guarded by Butcher. Barker just goes right down the middle of the lane. Nice shot, but misses it. Jacob Yansky with the rebound heads the other way for Wilmington. He's going to go right through the lane, but then throws
it away.
I think it got tipped.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it got tipped by one of the Trace players. So it's going to stay with Wilmington, side out in front of their bench. Willie Morris has the basketball way out on the left side. Gets it to Butcher. Butcher dribbling around over to Jacob Yansky. He brings it back out too. Now Trace looks like they're doing a little zone here. Jake Yansky left wide open for the three.
Oh, wow.
Nothing but net.
Zone's not going to help you with that.
Not if you got to go out and get him. You know, that's your area. You got to cover it. You got to get out there. You just can't step back.
Well, the three has been the definite turn with the Hurricane.
3 by Miami Trace, no good. Rebounded by number 11, Bernard.
Got it.
Number 1
I thought
shoots
he
up
had
the
it.
3, no good. Cameron Moore. And Austin Brown missed a 3 that time down the court. Plenty of opportunity to score, just couldn't do it.
Jacob
Yansky, the other direction. In, out, and back in, makes a 3. Jacob Yansky's in double figures, up to 12 points now. Almost to 5 seconds, yeah.
Okay, timeout, Trace. So Coach Pitzer wants to talk it over with the boys.
Yeah, 30-second timeout by Miami Trace. We're in the middle of the third quarter here. Wilmington up now 19.
You're listening to CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school, college, and professional sports. And, of course, WZAA 106.9 LPFM in Jeffersonville, Ohio. Fayette County's best oldie station. You know, you'll have to go to America Overnight and read the letter we got from a trucker who never listens to FM radio, and for some reason he was with Love's truck stop, and he came out and his phone was on our station, and he didn't know how it happened, but he said he listened to the first song. He says it was kind of nice. Then he heard the second song, and he said he was kind of upset because as he drove out of our range as far as over the air, he talked to a friend and had him check and found our stream online. And he has been listening to us ever since, telling all his friends down in Florida about it, too.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Trace has a number 11 three-pointer left wing, a little strong, no good. 23, Brightman gets the rebound. He gets it over to Moore.
Good movement.
Three-pointer by Trevor Barker, and that's his second tonight. So Coomer bringing the ball up, 1:40.
16 point
here in the third quarter.
Hurricane lead.
Yeah, Willie Morris even's got a head over there. You see that in the stands?
Yeah, they've got a couple heads over there, but Willie, his head over there has glasses on.
Yep.
He must be wearing contacts right now.
Oh, I don't know if we're trying to go for one shot or not here. They're being very patient. They're up a bunch. Oh, nice cut to the basket by Morris, but he ditches it back out to Butcher, who shoots the three. No good. And Dylan Bernard with the rebound. They get it down to number 3 for Trace. He's hit the last three-pointer. He drives the lane.
Nice.
Does a little shake and bake and makes it. Trevor Barker. Maybe that was Shark and Bark, since that's a Trevor Barker.
And right. And it counts.
The basket is good by Cam Coomer.
And he's fouled.
And he's fouled by Barker.
46.1 seconds remaining in this third period of play. Hurricane currently up by 16. Could go up by 17 here if Cam sinks this shot.
Barker with the foul.
That's good.
And Coomer makes the free throw.
Half a century mark for the Hurricane. 50, as Charlie would say.
13 for Coomer on the night. Cameron Moore with the basketball. Oh, man.
Well, that was
about took his head off with that pass. Three-pointer. There's Trevor Barker again. He's been the hot man so far. Coomer falls down as he's running backwards. Jacob Yansky with the ball, 50-36.
Hurricane will go for the last shot, I'm sure now.
20.8 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Almost stolen there. Kind of a lackadaisical pass by Coomer. 8 seconds. Coomer's going to take it on his own. It gets it stripped. Gets it over to Jacob Yansky. He's got Willie Morris right out there. Yeah, Willie Morris right there. And if he'd have done that, we'd had a chance to get that basket in. 50-36 at the end of 3. So that quarter, Wilmington was the best quarter they've had. They scored 21, and Miami Trace scored 15. So 21-15 quarter by, actually 21-14. No, 15, that's right. 21-15 quarter.
So what does Trace have to do to get back in this game, Charlie?
Get some steals.
Not throw the ball away, make the turnovers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, turnovers have really been critical here for Trace.
Trace has 4 different kids have hit three-pointers, and they've got 7 three-pointers on the night. I mean, you pretty much, if you're going to get back into it, you're going to start just popping threes. And
they were doing real well the first half, but many times we've seen this from other teams where they're popping the threes, and then all of a sudden, second half, they just sort of go cold. And whereas the Hurricane, once again, typically
they started cold and got
hot. Yeah, and of course the fourth quarter is very telling because that's usually when the Hurricane really poured on.
Wilmington with the basketball, start the fourth quarter. Custis has it, gives it out to Morris, over to Butcher. Coomer, he had the three, then didn't take it. Dribbles inside, back out to Morris. He's going to take the three.
Got it.
Yep, Willie Morris is on fire tonight. That's his third three.
Wilmington still putting the pressure on the Panthers.
Yep.
Take it away.
And they lose the ball. 32 dribbles into Wilmington players' hands. Ethan Steele for Trace. And Jacob Yansky has it back out on top for Wilmington. Gets it over to Custis on the right wing.
There's Morris. Yep.
Get to Coomer. He's on the left wing. Oh, nice pass.
Nice pass in.
Custis misses the shot, but that was a great cut and a great pass.
Willie Morris.
Morris shoots the three. Out. Coomer hustling for that rebound.
Oh, wow. Jump ball, and it's going to go to Miami Trace. Good play by the Panthers. They tied Cam up. He was under the basket, and there was a tree a little bit bigger than Cam.
Austin Matthews coming back into the game for Cameron Moore. Moore put in some good minutes. Not for Moore, I'm sorry, but for Ethan Steele. Bad pass. Yeah, that's been Miami Trace's story tonight.
Yeah.
They've probably got 10 turnovers just on bad passes. Not counting traveling, not counting double dribble, any other sense. Coomer has it way on the right side.
Bad pass.
No, Willie Morris was heading that way, then he held up. If Willie Morris had kept going, that could have been a nice play for Wilmington. They kind of faked Cam out there.
Deflected.
Yep. Custis comes out there with it, but he gets fouled. Foul on number 35, Logan Rogers. That's his first. His first, team third. Actually, it's his second.
Trace putting some extra pressure on Wilmington. Oh. Knocked it out of Morris's hands.
Yep. Matthews has the ball on the right side. Get it out to Kahn. Kahn's being guarded by Morris. Get it over to Cameron Moore. Moore.
Whoa. It's going back the other way.
Yep. We're going to call a charge on Trevor Barker. That's his third.
Kind of sat down on the Wilmington player there.
Team's fourth. Austin Brown back into the game. Full timeout called by Hurricane.
So Mike Noska want to talk it over.
So you all ready for this cold?
Am I?
Yeah.
The pantry is filled. There's a full tank of gas in the car. And I'm able to make it up the driveway, and I don't have to park down on the lane. So
that's a good thing.
Yeah. Because having to walk down to the car
in that cold weather,
that would be.
I believe
brutal.
I'd call it in at that point.
Yeah, that would be brutal.
I think we're going to have to do a little Walmart stop tonight before we get home.
Just make sure you got everything you need.
Yeah. I mean, we got Yule's right there in town, so it's nice. You know, IGA.
Now, how do they compare as far as cost? I mean, obviously they're a small town IGA.
Some things are a little more expensive, but I tell you, their meat's good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good.
Their meat's good, and
but you know, if you're a vegetarian, it doesn't do you any good.
Well, they're probably a little higher on most stuff, but not a lot. They have a big dollar area too, where you can buy stuff, and actually a lot of that stuff's just as good as the normal.
So would you say that they're on a par with Walmart, Aldi's, or Kroger?
Probably Walmart.
Okay.
Nice pass down the Butcher, wide open.
Panthers fell asleep that day.
Well, Trace was trying to throw a little press out there,
but there's always going to be someone. Someone's going to be open when that happens. When you're trying to double team someone or trap them.
Barker has it out on top. He picks up his dribble, and two Trace players run into each other, and Morris has it.
Easy layup.
He's going down the other way and puts it in. It's good.
How many's that for Willie?
A bunch. I think about 19.
Wow.
Three-pointer. Three-pointer for Ethan Steele. That's the fifth Trace player that's made a three. Their way, he gets tripped up.
I thought he was going to try to shoot from on the floor on his back.
Jacob Yansky has it. Yeah, he fell, and then the ball came right back to him. He got rid of it real quick.
But he didn't move, and that's the key. You won't travel if you don't move. There's a foul.
That sounds like a Yogi Berra thing. You won't travel if you won't move. That's true.
Well, you know, it's like when someone rolls over to try to pass or whatever. That's when
I know what you mean. I'm just 32, foul on 32 for Trace. That's Ethan Steele. That's his second. Team's fifth. Wilmington will inbound. 4:25 left in this game. Trace is trying to double. Willie Morris over to Custis. Custis dribbling out to the center. Gets it to Jacob Yansky. And I tell you, they're trying to trap. They're going after him. Anchik has it. Bound to Custis. Wilmington's just kind of playing a little keep away right now, not being in any hurry to do much. Butcher almost gets it taken away from him.
What a move.
Jacob
What a move.
Yansky goes to the hole. He gets fouled.
He switched hands when he was going up.
Fouls on number 30, Kyler Kahn, his second, team sixth. Jacob Yansky going to the line to shoot 2. First one's up and in by Jacob Yansky. He's having a nice little night here. He's got 13 so far.
Not bad. So we did confirm this Friday, Western Brown, weather permitting, we will be back here at Fred Summers Court.
Willie Morris has 22, I believe.
Okay, well, there's a 20-point Hurricane lead right now. 59 to 39, or
Check
59.
21.
21.
Okay. Yep, 59, 39, 3:45 to go here. Trace has the ball. Matthews has it out on top. He's been Trace's best player this evening by far. He loses the ball out of bounds, gets tipped by Anchik. So Trace's ball underneath their own basket. They inbound the ball. Trace does. Get it out by the top of the key. Number 1 has it. Cameron Moore dribbles right. Gets it over to Brown. He shoots a jumper in the lane. No good. Coomer comes down with it and slows it down. 3:15 to go. Big John Stewart's back in the game for the Hurricane.
Sweeney's in. Marco still in.
Oh, nice backdoor cut by Butcher. Sweeney saw him, good assist. 61-39. It's become a runaway, folks. Trace with the basketball. Wilmington still playing tough, even though with a big lead, they're not letting up.
Well, they can't, because there's a coach over there.
Oh, I know. He'll let them have it, I know. Now stripped by Moore, and Moore's bringing it down right now. He's being guarded by Anchik. Moore goes the right side.
Still tough defense by the Hurricane.
Oh,
Marco's going to get it.
Anchik with the hammer.
Be 2 shots.
Throws down the hammer. That's his first foul. Going to the line will be number 32, Ethan Steele. 1 minute, 5 seconds to go here. First one's up, no good, just a little short.
He's tired, you can see.
Rebound by number 12, Matt Spears.
So who are we going to bring out, Charlie?
I don't know. Do you want to bring it? Well, they don't have school tomorrow, so. I don't know who you've had and who you've hadn't.
Well, we haven't had the leading scorer.
Okay, well, that's who you ought to bring out then, probably. The only thing is, did you clear that with the coach? Is he okay with it?
What's that?
Just bringing those players out.
Oh, yeah. He's no problem.
Okay. I remember one time Joe said something to him. He kind of gave us a look like, 30 seconds go. Wilmington up 61-41. Over and back. Kind of a late over and back call, but they got it made. Ball's into Sweeney. It looks like Trace is just going to call off the dogs here. 22 seconds.
And Wilmington will not take a shot, so it'll be a 20-point win for the Hurricanes, 61-41. Much needed because Wilmington was on the skids there for a while.
Beginning of the game was rough for them.
Yeah. That's not unusual. Wilmington does start slow, especially when it comes to their threes. There's your final.
There's the ball game right there. 61-41. You'll have to catch him as he comes around. 61-41. And we've got Cameron Moore with 3 for Miami Trace. Trevor Barker, he ended up having 11. Austin Matthews was the player for Trace tonight. He had 14. Dylan Bernard, 3. Kyler Kahn, 3. Ethan Steele, 3. And Austin Brown, 4. For Wilmington, Willie Morris led all scorers tonight with 21. Cam Coomer, he ended up having 13. Stephen Sweeney, 2. Chris Custis, 3. Jacob Yansky ended up having 14 on the night. And 8 was had by Matthew Butcher. I tell you the interesting thing, fouls wasn't really a part of the game tonight.
Not tonight.
Or, fouls, Wilmington for the entire game only had 7 fouls. And Trace only had 11. So not bad. So that's going to take Wilmington's record now to 6-8. And Miami Trace is going to fall to 1-16. And I assume, does the coach come out too, or is he just going to send out Willie?
Coach is going to come out, and Willie will come out.
Okay. Do you want to do the interview, or you want me to do it?
Go ahead and do it.
Okay. I don't never do it.
That's why I want you to do it. I'll give you a little assistance in case you go to the NBA or whatever.
All right. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Who knows about our other one, Lexi? She's going to be talking to some people, NBA teams next week.
That's right. Well, you know what? We've had a couple success stories. One being A.J. Ganger, and also Lexi Doddridge. And so, it's kind of nice, working with Wilmington College and these interns and really giving them a hands-on opportunity.
Right.
To be on the radio, to be on internet television. And
I'll tell you also, though, this isn't necessarily a success story for the college students, but I'll tell you what, I get Bill, I get somebody every week asking, is morning show going to come back on?
And it will. And I'll tell you what, the studio is starting to come together. We're going to be starting to put drywall up, so that'll be helpful. We're to the point now where the wiring is almost done. I've got a few things that I've got to resolve, I guess you could say. Some of it was inherent with the wiring in the building before we got there. So, but some of it I've got a short somewhere I'm going to have to discover.
I'll put that in your purse. Oh, good. Good. Talking to my wife here a little bit. She's doing the camera work for us tonight. They're getting some of the cameras put up as we're waiting for the coach to come out. And Willie Morris. Willie Morris. So Willie had a great night. I had him for 21. And that's not official, but that's what I had him for.
Well, we'll find that out because I think Mike will have the scorebook when he comes up to us.
Okay. Everybody stay warm.
Now, what I'm going to do, Charlie...
We need to get Willie Morris's face over here so I can pull it out like I'm interviewing him with that face in front of me.
Yeah. We'll get Mike... We'll get Mike on with a set of headphones, and then I'm going to give Willie my headphones. So you'll have them both headphoned and mic'd up, so you'll be able to...
That's Willie Morris's mom, I think, over there.
Yeah.
Trying to get her to see me, but she doesn't see me. That's a great. We haven't had a Willie Morris head here tonight.
That's right.
We'll have to ask him about that.
2 heads are better than 1, Charlie.
That's right. That's right.
The real one and the fake one.
That's a lot better than.
So the Hurricane were victorious tonight by 20 points. What, 61-41?
Yeah, 61-41. That last quarter, Wilmington scored 11, and Miami Trace scored 15. So Trace, one thing, except for that second quarter, they were consistent. They scored 17 the first quarter, 15 the third, 15 the fourth, but in that second quarter, they only scored 4 points.
Yeah.
You know?
So that was their demise, so to speak.
Right. And so 17-9. That first quarter, Miami Traces ahead, and I thought, ooh, Wilmington might be under a little bit of pressure here, you know. But
Wilmington, obviously, they've been fighting it. They've had some losses that have been heartbreaking, I guess you could say. And Wilmington's just not used to losing that much. But this was a great win for them, and they needed it desperately to help lift them, especially we're getting closer to tournament.
Right. Right, and they're Division II this year, right? They were Division I last year.
That's correct, yeah.
So that's going to be playing against some different teams, so that's nice.
Yeah, we'll actually see some different teams in the tournament.
And that might...
And probably go to a different venue, because of the Division II.
I'm not sure where they would go to.
Don't know.
We'll try to find that out. We'll try to find that out. Again, we're just waiting on... Coach Noska to come out, and also Willie Morris. Willie Morris is going to come out.
And Charlie, you make your big interview debut.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I may have done it once before. Like football, I know I've done it, but I don't think I've done it for basketball.
It's the same thing with basketball.
Well, Joe likes to talk, so I like letting him do it.
Joe likes to talk? Joe Davis? We're talking about Joe Davis?
That's why I let Joe do those. He enjoys them.